I don't think this has ever happened before, guys, where some analysts are bullish, guys, but this is upcoming, right? So it seems like next week, spooky season arrives early. Why? Bitcoin coming for Mt. Gox creditors after decade-long wait and 10,000% price spike, right? Now, the reason I say this, guys, is because so we have to talk about Bitcoin because it is the king of all kings within the crypto sphere, guys. And whatever happens to Bitcoin will have an effect to altcoins as well. And the key points right here is that Mt. Gox will soon begin paying back thousands of users roughly $9 billion worth of crypto in total, right? $9 billion worth of Bitcoin, guys. From the beginning of July, the company will begin paying back users their funds, right? It will start rolling out in July, guys. Wow. So things, it's gonna happen, guys. Assuming most of liquidations by Mt. Gox creditors take place in July, this creates a trajectory where crypto prices come under further pressure in July, guys, right? But start rebounding from August onwards, an analysis wrote. So that's my question, right? This is supposedly coming, guys. $9 billion worth of Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash, if I'm not mistaken, is going to hit the markets. Now, some will sell 100%, but some may hold and some may sell to buy altcoins, right? Now, not to mention, Ethereum ETF goes live July 2nd, though, right? So I've never seen this happen before, guys. Bullish news and negative news coming at the same time, right? It's a little bit strange. I don't think that has ever happened before, not that I can remember. So there are a few people out, not a few, but I think a lot of people right now are fearful, guys, because Ash Crypto says Bitcoin pump will melt faces, but this will be the end of the bear trap. Then prepare for the epic breakout towards 6 figures for Bitcoin. So a lot of analysts are talking about how since $9 billion will hit the markets, guys, right? To be honest, that's not even that much. Why? Because if we think about it, there's hopefully always a buyer on the other side, such as BlackRock, right? These institutions buying the sell pressure that's going to hit the markets, guys, right? And it will be the best time for them to buy. Why? Because now it's liquid, right? If anybody does sell at that point, guys. Though if nobody starts buying, Bitcoin is heading, it's gonna dump, guys, right? And people are saying 52K to 48K. But here's the thing, though. There are good news out there, but negative news at the same time, right? Positive and negative. So I don't really understand it fully, guys, of what's going to happen next week. But all I know, or next month, all I know is there's going to be a lot of volatility, right? A lot of volatility, guys. So let us prepare for anything at this point in time. Why? Because it's about to get very spooky. So here's my thing, okay? Are they going to let people buy Bitcoin at 52K? I don't know. I don't think so. Credible Crypto tweets out, no, because it won't. No, it won't, because he wants to buy it in the 40Ks. Too little, too late. Maybe they're in the next bear market. So this is why I don't believe they're going to dump Bitcoin a lot, guys. Right? This may be the right now where we're at right now. May be the bottom. Right? It may be. It's because of this.
Right now we're at 61,000 with Bitcoin. Been down in a little bit of a rough week. It was up. Bitcoin's high 70 is around 60. I said I'm going to buy I'm going to take Barstool money and probably buy like 5 million, 10 million of Bitcoin if it gets into the 40s. I'm not going to buy in the 60s. I already have a ton of personal Bitcoin, so don't get it confused. Right now we're at.
But remember, I'm not going to pull out the chart right now, but I did say with Bitcoin, guys, the max pain scenario is what? Exactly. You just keep pumping it, right? You never want to dump it like this, guys. You never want to do this. Why? Because there will be 100% buyers to gobble up this supply around these prices, right? But instead, max pain, where everyone gets left out, is for them to just pump it up and never stop, basically, right? It's consolidation and pump, guys, and other people believe it's going to go lower, right? So that was my theory from the beginning of time, since last year, end of last year, and it has been playing out, guys. But it's about to get really strange here, actually, next month, right? Starting next week, I guess July, right? Because all this money will be paid back, guys, to the creditors, and then Yeah, and then we see what happens. What will they do with that money, right? With their Bitcoins. Though the indicators are showing us Bitcoin fear and greed are at levels not seen since Bitcoin was at 25K. Look at that. Right? Bitcoin's price was at where was Bitcoin's, I'm guessing here, right? Where Bitcoin was at 25K, guys. Isn't that weird? So everyone's fearful right now, guys, right? Everyone's fearful. Maybe we want to be the opposite of fearful, right? Excited. Bitcoin daily RSI below 30 as well is a perfect buying opportunity, guys. Why? Because every time it was below 30, mark the bottom, right? Even here, mark the bottom. Where else? Is this going to mark the bottom as well? That's why it's strange, right? This is crazy, guys. Wait a minute, right? So the RSI looks beautiful, but on the other hand, we have an external event incoming, right? Which will impact the markets 100%. But to what degree, though, is a real question, right? Every time we went, the RSI will hit below 30, guys, on the daily and mark the bottom. So this is interesting. Is it going to be some a bullish divergence, quick dump, right? And then they buy it back up like this, guys, right? I don't know, but let's just prepare, because I know for a fact there's going to be a lot of volatility. It hasn't even begun, guys. But if I was a market maker, if I was one of them, and I wanted to trick retail, what would I do? Bring upon this news, exactly, right? Perfectly time it with Bitcoin pumping, because then 99 out of 100 people will be confused as how is Bitcoin pumping when all this money is supposed to wreck Bitcoin. Exactly. An oversold daily is rare, guys, for Bitcoin. Remember, whatever happens to Bitcoin will happen to XRP, right? So right now I'm cautious, but I'm still waiting for XRP to go to like 46 something cents, guys, right? 46 and change, and then I'll put in a long order if I see bullish divergences around those levels, right? But we need to watch for Bitcoin, because it could literally die. Now, an oversold daily is rare, guys. It happened only 40 times to Bitcoin in 14 years, right? In a 14-year time frame, an oversold RSI on the daily has only happened 40 times in Bitcoin's life cycle, right? And it happened right now as well. But what's even more rare is that plus combined with a hidden bullish divergence is even more rare, guys. This is only the third time it has ever happened, right? Oversold for RSI, but a bullish price action, right? Making higher lows, guys. Strange, right? But supposedly this is going to impact the market soon as well. That's what I'm saying. I don't know what's about to happen, guys, right? I don't think this has ever happened before. If you know of any other time that has happened within the crypto sphere, please comment down below. But I don't, right? I don't even remember. And please like today's video, guys. Thank you. Though there are people buying, Mr. 100, the guy who keeps buying 100 Bitcoin every hour, it seems as, or every couple hours, I don't know, bought again aggressively, guys, with a purchase of 810 Bitcoin, right? So these people are buying. Someone says it's exchange. This has been shown to be an exchange several times now. That could be the case, right? Who has even that much money to just keep buying, guys, on autopilot? So that's from that perspective. Maybe the exchanges are bullish. You never know, because they have the data right on the back end to see. Zooming in a bit, guys, from Credible Crypto, he's bullish, by the way, and I am as well, right? So don't get it confused, guys. I'm bullish, right? But I'm just cautious of this right here. Supposedly, magically, let's say we do Bitcoin dumps to like 52K. I'm buying XRP, whatever XRP's price is at that time, right? Now, as he explained it before, the 63 to 64K zone in the red region right here, guys, is needs to be reclaimed for confirmation that this is our bottom right here, right? I'm hoping for a slight dump, then they immediately pump it, guys, right? Because then I want to get into an XRP long. Now, just as it was our 38k bottom, guys, interesting right here. So we basically need to pump out of here impulsively, right? Impulsive, guys. It has to be impulsive, like that, right? It needs to be straight line up, guys. We cannot just chop around, right? So it's interesting. The price action, I guess, says all, right? Tells all. Other analysts are predicting the same move, which is upward, guys, right? Interesting. So that's what I'm saying. It's like a 50-50 right now. An external event is about to take place, but on the other hand, the indicators and everything is screaming bullish. Again, spooky season has arrived early, guys, right? 68 days after the Bitcoin halving, we are perfectly on track for a 2016 to 2017 cycle on steroids. That's what I'm saying. People are hurrying, guys, right? But we have a long ways to go, right? Until 2026, end of 2025, and you should be happy about that. Why? Because more money will be made for us. What I'm hoping is we follow this 2012 cycle, though, right? The reason being is because look what happened in 2012, right? This black line is 2024, so we pump like this, guys, right? Well, not as hard as 2012 because there wasn't much liquidity, so let's just move that instead. Go like this, guys. So 150k or something very soon, and then we come back down, right? Consolidate, guys. Just relax and calm down for some time, and then we go higher in the year 2025, right? It will match all these cycles together. Look at that, right? Which will match up with our theory, because if we do see another like up here soon in the next couple of months, comes back down, right? That follows this cycle, 2012 cycle. This part will be the recession, the black swan event, and we go higher later on. Interesting. So again, next month is about to get very sinister, guys, because who knows what's about to happen with markets, but I'm hoping it's bullish. One way we will know is that will the institutions be buying, right? Because they have been buying recently, but if they're buying, they're bullish, aren't they? Look at this, right? $83 million, guys, the other day, right? Look at that. They just keep buying and buying and buying. Well, Grayscale sold a bit. But it is interesting, guys, right? There needs to be buyers of that much Bitcoin that will hit the markets, guys. While you are scared, BlackRock just bought their Bitcoin ETF for its own portfolio as well, and here we go, right? So it is a little bit interesting to see what's happening. Some are buying, but then most others are just bearish, guys. What are you, bullish or bearish? Let me know down below. If we do dump, I'm buying as well, hopefully. But for now, I'm still bullish, guys, right? Because usually scary news does mark bottoms. This isn't financial advice. Let's see what happens next month. I'm ready though. I'm prepared. Now, financial advice. Let's go. What is this? See ya.